Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Trader. Hope you guys are doing great. And you would have heard about the Silicon Valley Bank crash. And if you're having this doubt that whether will our bank also crash like this, let's say next day morning you open your eyes and see the stock market has crashed and they say the bank is closed. Will this happen to our banks because of this crash? Then this is the right video where I'll be discussing my opinion on it. So if you see recently the markets already fell due to this Adani and Hindenburg report, and due to this issue there was already a market fall happening, and finally there was some stability seen in the market or some support seen in the Nifty or in the overall market, and we were expecting, yes, now this is the time where market will go up and slowly our portfolios and our stocks will come back green and it will recover to where it was. And that is when one more bomb came and fell, that is from the global market. So this is the Silicon Valley Bank crash which took place, and again our market is seeing a negative pressure over there. So the Silicon Valley Bank, the US bank, as per internet, I just saw that on March 7th, they had a tweet saying, proud to be on Forbes annual ranking of America's best bank. So this was on March 7th. This is what I read on internet. I'm not active on Twitter. So, but on March 10th, if you see here, the stock has fallen 60% down and also shut down on the same day. Who could imagine this would happen? Well, this type of thing has happened before also. If you remember, in 2008, there was a Lehman Brothers crash, and they are saying this is almost equivalent. But of course, that was like a new thing for the US government. Let's say now this is going to be a second situation for them, so they should be handling it better. And moreover, this SVB, this particular bank was not giving, it was not having a clients like us retailers. It was more of startups, startup companies. So it is also said that our Indian startups, almost around 60 startups were part of it who had kept their money in this particular bank. Moreover, the US government and all its governing body is taking care of these particular things, and they are saying every depositor will be getting their money back and everything is in control. But due to various financial reasons and steps taken by the government, there was a situation created like this, and they have to handle it now. So happened is happened. There is a crash over here. Now the important question is, because of this particular crash, will our Indian market crash, or will the Indian banking stocks crash, or will, for example, SBI and HDFC are one of the big banks where we have kept our money, right? So will those banks shut down the next day when we open our eyes? That is a very big question or fear, or something which is there in most of you guys, because you guys have either kept your money in this bank, all your savings, or for traders like us, we have kept the money through these banks in our trading accounts. So anytime when we withdraw, it comes back to these accounts. So what is the guarantee that tomorrow I get up morning and they say, okay, HDFC fell 70-80% and they're saying it is shut down, there is no withdrawal, no deposit, nothing is possible over there. So will this really happen in India? Well, considering this particular crash, this is a particular crash happened based on this particular bank in the US. So there is no direct impact on our particular banking stocks or the banks, because they are not directly connected to them. Yes, there can be indirect impact, which we will get to know later part, because we don't know the complete story of who are the clients of these banks and what are the indirectly which clients are connected to our banks and all that. But indirect effect will be there. But the panic is something which is normal. Any news which comes out in the market or in the global market, Indian market and the global market, there will be impact on Indian stocks. And this is something which we have seen all these years. And this is a banking stock. So if you see, our Nifty bank has crashed because of these reasons. And there will be definitely a panic. If you have invested in these banks, you will definitely panic because you don't know the story behind it. We need some time over here. So first thing what people will do is panic, is they will remove their money from the market. So investors remove their money from the market to be safe, to ensure, okay, there is no much fall or things are getting better, then they may come back. So initially they get panicked, then they remove. So definitely there is a small fall in the market, and how many days it takes, again, it depends. But there is no direct reason why our Indian bank should fall. And also it is not so easy that our big banks like, for example, SBI, HDFC or ICICI, these are the big banks of India, and most of us, we keep our money over there. And it is not so easy that RBI is someone who governs this particular banks, and they have so many set of rules and regulations where these bank has to follow. And RBI also governs these particular banks to ensure there is no such loopholes which will conclude to this particular disaster. Imagine if there is a disaster, then nobody will believe in Indian stock market, where people will not be interested to come and put money in Indian stocks or banks. So, and even we people will not be interested to keep our money in the bank, right? So it is all about the trust. So they will ensure that such loopholes or such disasters will not happen. So they will be coming up with certain rules where these bank has to follow, maintain certain amount of cash with them. They have to maintain certain ratios, credit risk ratios, and all that will be monitored. According to this, RBI will take certain actions on the banks, and that's how the system works. So things are more strict and systematical in India. Also, these banks are very big to fail. Okay, they have very less chance to fail because they're too big and they are monitored and maintained really well. So if you are someone who's putting money in the bank, then you don't have to worry on these particular top banks. I'm not saying all the banks because we don't even know how many banks are there and which banks will come and go. We don't know, but I'm saying the top banks of India is something which is fine to keep money. It's not that it will go and fall like SVB Bank, where startups had put their money and for various reasons because they invested in bond market and all that story. But it's not so easy for a HDFC or SBI or ICICI to fall the next day just like that. And if you are someone who have invested in these particular stocks, let's say banking stocks, you need to stick on to the fundamentals of your banking stocks. Okay, if your stocks are good, doing good, and the fundamentals are good, and you can still hold on, that is when you will hold on. And at every big dip, you get an opportunity to add on. Okay, so you average out, you add on if your fundamentals is saying that the price is more higher. So that is when you will get that advantage during the correction period. So there is no direct impact, maybe indirect impact, and this panic news which is going on, which will definitely hit our Indian market. So this is a situation only. So I hope you guys got a basic idea. Okay, I didn't go into depth of calculation reading all these articles where they have mentioned why this bank failed, what is the reason and all that. Just the panic what you guys are having, that will our banks also fall, and because a lot of us trade in Nifty Bank and all that, we are seeing it falling. Obviously traders will short and make money, but people who are invested in these stocks are a little bit concerned. So I just want to tell you about this particular thing. Yes, there will be impact, there will be small impact on our market because globally whatever happens will impact on us, and people need time to get back. So I hope this video gave an idea for you guys or some confidence for you guys. So if you are new to this particular channel, hit that subscribe button and also download our app Smart Trader for learning and reading and all those stuff. And also if you don't have a Demat account or trading account, so you can open through our link in the description, video description, either in Zerodha, Upstox or Angel Broking. So see you soon with one more learning video or a stock market video. Till then, take care, stay safe.